Do I have anything left to say? Also, I'm doing the evil ending on this playthrough. What is there to say? Is there anything I forgot to explain about this game's story that I have not said before on the previous playthroughs? I already explained most of it before the Demogorgon fight though, so that's a great highlight for that. I'm not gonna sound like an old record or anything. Nothing actually comes to my mind that I have not mentioned yet, so let's hear Adam talk, and let's see if that sparks something that I have not mentioned yet.
Eve, I've been waiting.
It's like I thought. It was you.
Adam? Why is Adam here?
I know this is a disappointment. I'm sorry, Eve. Everything that has happened until now, and even before, it began with me.
I really hate how that line right there should explain that he is Raphael Marx, but it really honestly doesn't.
Or would you prefer I call you Elder?
You have to literally go New Game Plus and read the description on his character to be able to know that he's Raphael Marx for sure.
Pretended to help me on my mission. All under the guise of helping Zion. What are you really after?
I want atonement. I want forgiveness. I want us to heal. Please know that everything I have done sincerely.
Enough of this nonsense! My comrades, the people of Zion who trusted you, tell me why they had to die!
Eve, you have every right to be mad.
Eve is right, but I know the explanation for that.
Elder Naytiba, you...
Please, listen
Their
to
comrades
me.
were not...
First, I'm sorry for what
literally,
happened between you and Raven.
They were not unique enough
In the end,
from
she had
their
her own
entire
motives.
construction
That way,
characters
she
to
was
be
a
able
lot like
to
Oracle.
be applicable for the
As you've
fusion,
discovered,
so Adam could
you were
not do
created
anything
by
to
the
help them.
surviving humans, to look and act like them. And us, we're nothing but monsters. Right from the start, we struggled to coexist. Of course we did. Because we Naytibas were weak. We were not yet mature enough to fully accept your kind. This foolishness resulted in tragedy. In the end, we gave up our humanity in order to survive.
Then you threw us out into space!
Earth is too small for both our species to coexist. However, even if all the Naytibas disappear, it's impossible for your kind to succeed the human race. After all, you were created entirely from scratch, with no human DNA at all.
And what is it you're going to do? You think you're the one to end this? gruesome slaughter.
Yes. I've been researching for decades to find a way. A way for us all to become the inheritors of the human race. An Andro-Eidos, with the most advanced unicinous hyperbody ever seen, and the ultimate Naytiba that has not succumbed to its hostile instincts. These are the two necessary ingredients.
You mean?
Yes. You and I. We are what is needed. Eve, I offer you one last deal. Let us become whole. One being. A single, evolved human species. If we fuse together, we can truly become the seeds of a new human race.
That's insane!
There's no point in listening to this, Eve.
At this rate, Mother Sphere will do the same thing over and over again. I wouldn't be surprised if she even destroyed the colony, and thereby Earth. As you know, she will not stop. But this is not the path that humans should take.
But there's no proof that this fusion is the right path to take.
Especially considering everything you've done.
You're right, Lily. However, my wish to save the new humans and surviving humans is sincere. As unbelievable as it may be. Lily, take this.
But this is...
This is the last hypercell needed to rebuild Zion. Zion can be saved no matter what choice Eve makes. It would mean so much if you could do this for me. Eve, your mission is to eliminate me. If you fuse with me, the Elder Naytiba as you know it will cease to exist. Forever. Is there any better way to complete your mission? Eve. Take my hand. I can save you. We can save each other. We can save everyone.
The only new thing I picked up from this was how he said that we Naytibas were weak at first, struggled to coexist. He's talking with what words he chose there to say in that dialogue, or in that sentence. It made it seem like the Naytibas and the androids, or the Andro-Eidos members, were somehow living in harmony almost with each other. And that is after they started to evolve into the Naytibas. If that would be the case, then that possibly explains as to why some of the Naytibas, in his own words, have not surrendered to their most basic inhuman instincts. That explains as to why the Elder Naytiba, why Raphael Marx is the way he is. And it possibly also explains as to why Raven was able to fuse with a Naytiba and not lose her sense of self. But if all of the Naytibas have the possibility for this, then wouldn't that simply mean that Adam as well as Raven in her Naytiba form were basically finite with their own existence? There was no successor possible for them to have. Like, they are just a single existence of them just being themselves. And when they pass, there is nothing left but the animalistic, hostile Naytibas left. It would appear that way a little bit, yeah. But that is such a crazy twist, though. That even somewhere... Wouldn't that mean possibly that in the second to the last war and before the final war, wouldn't that just mean that some of the humans, or if maybe all of the humans, were possibly experimented already upon, and they themselves identified themselves as possibly different species already, but they simply had not mutated into the absolute insecty beasts that we see in this game. What a crazy thought. But that kind of thing is what explains Raphael Marx. It explains as to why Adam is still able to hold his current, mostly human form. But he has the possibility to transform himself into beast of a Naytiba. That is an interesting thought. But I feel like that's a little hard on the story to make that work. But it does explain as to why Adam would not be such a unique case then. Makes Adam or Elder Naytiba less of a unicorn when it comes to like his very like special existence in the story. And it makes him more... It makes him more like grounded in the game's story, if that is how it would be actually. That is so hard to say.
Sorry. I can't accept this.
Eve.
I feel so bad for not
No
siding
matter
with
how
him.
much blood has stained Mother Sphere's hands, and no matter how heavy your burden is to save the surviving humans, I don't want to be controlled by those things anymore. I want to make my own decisions, as nobody else but myself. All decisions. Even the decision to bring you down.
All right. This is also very like you. I understand, Eve. However, I still have things worth protecting.
Man.
Eve, I wish you well.
I think Adam might just have to be my favorite character from this game.
Eve isn't alone this time.
Lily, please, stay out of this.
You wish.
Strength of a hero is determined by the greatness of the villain. Ever heard of that quote? It is very much true.
Adam.
I love how compelling Adam is. And it makes Eve better. Aww. We really have to do this, huh?
Some kind of mistake I can't make twice.
Kind of mistake you can't make twice.
This is not the path that humans should take.
Yeah, he doesn't fight back in this phase at all.
We can save everyone.
Oh, no, he apparently does, actually. I'm curious what the trap attack does.
The truth doesn't need to be kind, only true.
I should let him actually do it on me once.
We're like mirrors to each other.
Mirrors to each other. That's his agenda right there. Oh, actually, I'm gonna let him hit this. Oh, that's all it does? Okay.
Carrying on this way, it can only
Only
bring
bring
darkness.
Oh, that was enough. Okay, that looked a bit gruesome.
It's working!
It's my turn now!
All we need is for you to disappear! Go away! Go!
Lily. Lily, I am sorry.
Lily! Hide!
Hope she still has the hyper cell.
Eve, you truly are a wonder. I must shed my humanity and become a monster.
I remember not liking this fight that much. But that was the first playthrough. Wait, I wonder what happens in that one in the cutscene when we kill him, by the way. Because we use tacky mode to finish him off. Are we gonna have the fusion mode because of the earrings that I have on? That goes hard.
So now it really begins.
You would be correct. Doesn't let me... Okay, now it lets. I don't remember this combo at all, by the way. He's just staring at his feet at this point.